Okay, at long last, after a number of detours, we have arrived at Zora's River. Onward to the next part of our epic quest. The sign informs us that this is Zora's River. Watch out for swift current and strong underflow, or undertow. Sadly, this kind of sign can't be cut for some reason. It's made from that high-tech uncuttable wood you see. Oh boy, it's Kapora Gabora. What's up, owl dude? Well, I think we all know what that means. Oh, okay, and then he just spells it right out for us. Thanks, Kapora. Thanks for letting us solve the puzzle. Okay, well, since there's boulders in the way, we wouldn't have been able to get very far here before doing Dodongo's Cavern and getting the bombs. Did I miss? I totally missed. Okay, my cat has decided to join me in an overly dramatic fashion. You know what? Let's just put the stupid bomb next to us so we can't miss. Tired of using up bombs. There we go. Oh yeah, and now that there's these, now that we have bombs, at these weird rings, there's usually going to be a pit in the middle of them. Okay, not this time, I guess. Mostly the pits just have useless crap in them anyway, but occasionally they have something good. Here is a strange corpulent man who just can't seem to stop snacking. Magic beans! Sure. So we're actually going to want to buy every magic bean this guy will sell, because we can plant these in the various dirt patches that we find to make what will become in the future flying lily pad things, which will take us to fabulous prizes. So we want to buy them all and plant them all. Okay, and there's one right next to him. It's just a tiny sprout now, but give it some years and it will grow into a magnificent flying plant, as beans are known to do. Well, they are magic beans, after all. Unfortunately, they do go up in price every time we buy one. Yeah, they're getting to be quite popular, he says, as he has now sold 2. So yeah, they increase in price by 10 rupees every time. It's pretty expensive to buy them all, but we're going to want to do it anyway. They're all the rage. Yeah, you've sold 3 now. Incredible. Okay, that's all we can buy for now, but we'll be back. We'll be back. The current, it's too strong. No, really, it is too strong. Okay. Alright, well, don't fall in the river, apparently. I'd forgotten that little detail. Apparently we spoke with that man buying his beans for so long that we wasted the entire day and now night is falling. Okay, we should be able to jump across. And my cat is just crawling all over me. What? You're making this difficult, Jolene. Oh, Octoroks. What does Navi have to say about them? Bounce back the rocks they spit at you. Done and done. Piece of Heart. So that one's going to be a little tricky to get. We'll come back for it probably in the very, very, very near future. In this video, probably. So have a little patience, viewers. But first, there's a couple other things I want to do here at the river. Some frogs are looking at you from underwater. So what you want to do here is whip out your ocarina and play one of the songs you know for these fine frogs. They're very musical, you see. It's a frog choir. And then they pay us for teaching them new songs to perform. Alright, 50 rupees. Let's play another one for them. Wow, these frogs grow huge. And they have such googly eyes. Alright, if they give us 50 rupees every time, then we can play them one more melody without overflowing our current capacity. Oops, I didn't mean to play the same one over again. My mistake. Yep, my bad. Oh, we still got a few rupees out of it. I guess that would be a somewhat slow way to get infinite rupees. Oops. There we go. Alright, another 50. Now that we're pretty loaded, we know what to do with this money. We're gonna swim back to Magic Bean Dude, try not to run into these Tektites, and buy more beans. Uh-huh. I'm literally your only customer. Alright, I'll take another one. And another one. Okay, I think we can buy 2 more. And then we'll have all the magic beans ever. Okay, so don't jump across there. Lesson learned. It's too wide. Well, we got some rupees out of it. Alright, we have one more song we can play for the frogs. Okay, let's jump across here then. Okay, the one song we know that we haven't played yet is Epona's song. Okay, and that's all the songs we can play them for now. Okay, there's a couple other things we can do here at the river. First, I think there is a Skulltula in this tree, and indeed there is. Secondly, we have a couple of heart pieces we can get here. We're going to need the help of our cuckoo friend here. So we'll see how this goes. It really is a good thing that these cuckoos just never run out of feathers. They're kind of hysterical birds, though. Oh no, no! Whew, that was close. Alright, now this can be a little dangerous because we have no choice but to chuck it here and then climb up and grab it before it flings itself in the water. Okay, grab it again. Grab it. Whew. Okay, now we're going to have to do that again. Alright, and then you have to take your cuckoo. And there's a little ledge here, which is inaccessible unless you use the chicken gliding. Okay, now we can chuck it. Climb up the ladder. And gain access to this plateau here, which has a very suspicious bombable rock. Alright, we got a bomb refill. And there's a fairy fountain, which we don't really have a need for right now. We have milk in one of our bottles, and a fairy in the other. But it's there. Okay, and so now, taking a look, we can see that we're going to need the cuckoo one more time. Okay, grab it. Try to line up the camera. There we go. And line up the camera one more time. I don't want to have to do this again. Hoip! Damn it! Okay, phew. I was about to be really irritated. Okay. We did it. There is another heart piece that we need a cuckoo in order to get, so time to run back to the start of the level and grab the cuckoo again. Okay, we got back to this point. I hate having to toss the cuckoo and then run up after it and grab it again before it starts running off and flings itself into the water. It's one of the few things about the game that feels like I'm wrestling with awful, awkward controls, and I hate that. Mostly the controls are great, but that one particular thing, not so great. Alright, so here we come to the end of Zora's River. It's a really kind of linear area. Alright, now use the... Calm down. I'm almost done. Use the cuckoo to glide to this ledge. Alright, we got the other piece of heart. Okay, I'm going to leave you alone now, cuckoo. You go be hysterical wherever you want. Oh good, and it seems night is falling just in time. There should be a gold Skulltula in this vicinity as well, which will come out once night falls. I mean, I could have just used the Song of the Sun to force night to fall, but if it's going to happen naturally, then... Okay. I know there's a Skulltula in this vicinity. There it is. Thunk. Oh, okay. No, wrong. Wait Wish I had more buttons to map the C buttons onto so I didn't have to use the analog stick. Okay, now we've gotten 2 gold Skulltulas, 2 heart pieces, tossed some songs to the frogs, and bought as many magic beans as we can afford right now. I think we've done all the optional things there are to do at Zora's River. And this plaque says, Sleepless Waterfall. The flow of this waterfall serves the King of Hyrule. When the king slumbers, so too do these falls. How poetic. Oops. And thus, we can enter Zora's domain. Which has some nice watery music, and I really like the effect of the watery light shimmering on the walls. I think that's really cool. Link, what are you doing? No, fight the urge. No, stop, Link! Oh. Someone needs to get therapy for this boy. He has a problem. Hello, Zora. The proud aquatic people. He's a little abrupt, but... How about this guy? Oh, so just like the Gorons, you have some kind of problem you can't solve on your own. Sounds like you need a juvenile child hero to save your realm for you. So that, obviously, is something interesting. It is, in fact, a portal, a warp point that we can use for some quick travel. We can't dive deep enough to use it right now. Have you seen Lord Jabu Jabu? Nope. He's got quite the name, though. Oh, that's not good. Everyone should see Lord Jabu Jabu. Well, there sure is a lot of travel locked down here in Hyrule. You need the permission of royalty to go anywhere, it seems. We need to start some kind of movement for freedom of travel. What's this fellow have to say? Lord Jabu Jabu. I'm never going to stop having a fun time saying that. Interesting. Alright, so what's this little place here? The Zora shop. We have fresh fish. So they are overcharging for something that you can literally get for free a few feet away. Sounds like the typical kind of scam shop that we run into here in Hyrule. 200 rupees. Absolutely ridiculous. We can also get red potion. Arrows. Obviously we have no use for arrows. We won't for a while. An adult-sized tunic, so that won't help us. A recovery heart, more arrows. Basically there is nothing for us to buy at this shop. Bunch of scam artists. Uh-oh. Link, no! The urge! Can't fight it! This is what I think of your store! It's the equivalent of leaving a bad Yelp review or something. Alright, well, let's go talk to the king then. So many signs. Just ahead, King Zora's chamber. Show the proper respect. Dang, King. No offense, but you might want to consider a diet program? Just saying. To hear the king's royal proclamation, stand on the platform and speak to him. What? You can't speak to people unless they're standing on the platform? Okay. What if I want to run up right next to him? Oh, so bold. Lèse Majesty. Oh, they're not kidding. He won't talk to me up here. Alright, fine. I'll stand on your platform. That's what I think of your rules. Okay, well, looks like we're going to have trouble getting anywhere with the king while he's worried about Ruto. Meantime, if we go down this tunnel here, we can speak to this Zora. He runs a diving minigame for 20 rupees. This is one of the very few minigames that we actually have to play in order to progress the story. So obviously, since we have to, we will. Okay! All caps. It's super exciting. Alright, we'll do our best. Stato! Oh, look at that form! Olympic class diving here. Alright, so what we want to do is move until our shadow is over. Okay, I can't see my shadow, so that strategy's not going to work. I'm going to fail, aren't I? Okay, now the camera angle is letting me see my shadow. Ugh, this controls a little awkwardly as well, actually. Okay, I think we're in decent shape. There's not really that many rupees. Oh, perfect. We did it! Lots of time to spare. Let's go get our prize. Our mandatory for story progression prize. Back up to the throne room. Do. I will say I kind of prefer Zora's domain to the Goron City. I don't know why, but I have a weird affinity with fish. I think fish are cool, and I like watery areas. I guess if I were to have an elemental power in real life, it would much more likely be water-themed than earth-themed. What a graceful dive. I have to agree. Like I said, Olympic class. Why, thank you, sir. We get the silver scale. Lets us dive deeper than we could before. And while I'm at it, there's one other thing to do here. Much like the Goron City, there's a bunch of unlit braziers we can run around and light. And unlike in Goron City, we don't have to then do an annoying follow-up task and toss bombs into a giant spinning pot. Once we light all the braziers, we should just get our prize. So, since it's less of a pain, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, hopefully we won't run out of... I'm going to go ahead and do the annoying rolling to speed it up here. Okay, we lit that one. Nice trick is to then immediately swing your sword and you'll put the Deku stick away. And the time limit for when it will burn resets. So that's useful to know. Okay, I'm having a surprisingly difficult time with this. There must be a pretty tight time limit, I guess. Or I just keep on missing a brazier somewhere. I don't know. Now, it seems like the Deku stick should go out when you roll through this water, but it doesn't, surprisingly enough. Okay. These are the last two, right? Okay, I did it. I guess I just kept being too slow over and over again. Our prize is worth it. Because it's a piece of heart. Heart o piso. Alright. Excellent. Now, so the king is lamenting the loss of his daughter, Princess Ruto. He doesn't seem interested in talking to anybody while that problem is unresolved. So, now that we have the new diving scale, we can go through this entrance here, assuming that I don't screw it up. We can go through this entrance here. Which takes us to Lake Hylia. And there is a bottle right in front of us. I am a Zora. Yes, I know. I have met several of your kind. Have you seen anything strange in the lake? Oh, you mean like that bottle about 20 feet away that you somehow missed? Brilliant. These Zoras, they're pretty good. What's that? Looks to me like plot progression. We got an empty bottle. Except it's not empty, it has a message inside it. Now, we could just go straight back to Zora's domain and present the note inside the bottle to the king. But first, there's actually a lot of extra stuff that we can do here at Lake Hylia. So first of all, that's a strange and rather conspicuous building that we should go investigate. Got some bridges leading to some islands. Another conspicuous building over there. And this place just generally looks kind of neat and pretty. Alright, well, let's start checking out all the sights. Refilling our magic. From my failed attempts to use Din's Fire to speed up the lighting of the braziers. Just ended up not even being the right approach anyway. Lakeside Laboratory, or Laboratory, depending on your preference. Daily, trying to get to the bottom of the mysteries of Lake Hylia. What kind of mysteries would those be? Tell me more. Dang. There's a lot of freakish-looking people here in the land of Hyrule, aren't they? I mean, wow, dude. Are you sure you're not undead? Making medicine by mixing Lake Hylia's water with various unusual compounds. An old lady from the potion shop, a student of yours. Interesting. But yeah, that's a face. It surely is. And what is this? Looks like some kind of measuring thingamabobber words. Turns out we still can't dive all the way to the bottom of this pool, though. Even with the silver scale we got from the Zora minigame. Turns out that this guy watches us as we dive. Yeah, you're being kind of creepy, dude. 6 meters. Should be able to dive deeper. He's got some interesting knickknacks. Whoa, what is this? It's like a... Wow, he's keeping some kind of squid thing in a jar, okay? Alchemical compounds. Something seems kind of sketch about this whole laboratory. I think I'll be leaving now. Goodbye, sir. Good day to you. Still, that place is cool and weird and interesting. Aha! So here is one of those locations where we can plant a magic bean. While we're at it, let's see if we can get any bugs. It may finally be time to drink our Lon Lon milk, even though we're not hurt, so that we can free up a bottle. Come on, I need bugs. Well, first, I guess let's keep exploring the lake. Maybe we'll just find some bugs naturally. They tend to hide under rocks, so if we find any rocks, we can pick up and throw. Well, this doesn't seem to lead anywhere. We can cross this long bridge to that far island. It's everybody's favorite owl. Hey, Cape. How's it going? Uh-huh. I can see that. It's very nice. You don't say. Sounds like a dungeon. Yeah, I just came from there. No thanks, dude. Thanks for telling me a bunch of stuff I already know. Bye. Poor Gibora. He tries to be helpful. He just fails most of the time. Well, that's interesting. Ordinarily, this symbol means play Zelda's lullaby. I don't think it actually means that here. I don't think you play anything on this platform. There is a pretty cool optional item or power we can get here, but not for a long time. We need a bow. We're not going to be getting a bow for a while. This inscription says, when water fills the lake, shoot for the morning light. So that's a hint as to how to get the power I'm referring to. Alright, well, there's still that building across the way to check out. It's a bit of a swim, so I guess I'll meet you over there. Okay, I saved you like a whole 20 seconds. Aren't you thrilled? Link, please climb on. There you go, buddy. You can do it. Oh, will there be bugs under this rock? Actually, while I'm at it, what happens if I equip the letter in a bottle and use it? Huh? It looks like there's something already inside this bottle. It's a letter. Help me. I'm waiting for you inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. Ruto. P.S. Don't tell my father. Well, spoiler alert, Ruto. I think we're going to be telling your father. Okay. So I am going to want to fill this bottle with bugs. So it is time. Let's drink this delicious Lamon milk before it spoils. Refreshing. No bugs, curses. We've got an empty bottle ready for whenever we do find some bugs. Fishing pond, that's right. It's a fishing minigame. Are you excited? I know I am. Are you sarcastic? I know I am. Don't use sinking lures, don't litter, walk quietly. So, I'm going to do this because the prize is a piece of heart. This dude's just scratching his armpit. You want to go fishing for 20 rupees? I don't, and yet I do. It's true, I don't have a rumble pack. We'll just have to make do. Cast with B. Break with A. Wiggle with the stick. If you're a novice, you can also use B. Reel in your lure with A. Why is this so complicated? Good lord. Not really, but I'll remember, hopefully. Alright, so we need to get a fish that weighs... maybe we just need to break the record? I don't remember exactly what we need to do in order to get the, piece of heart. Let's fish. Oh boy. So I think the big fish have a tendency to hang out near the fallen tree over here in the corner, if I remember correctly. What if I don't want to select anything? Fine. Okay, that's not how to do it apparently. There we go, it's that button. Okay. I like how it plays the battle music for this, so... Alright, we did it. That looks like a big fish. Ah, but it's not that big. Do we want to keep it? No. Back into the water with you. That is a humongous fish. This one better be big enough. Okay, I got different text for this one. This is a real wonker. I have a good feeling about this one. Yes, I want to keep it. I got a good feeling this time. Weigh my fish. This fish is huge. I did it. I got the piece of heart. I sure am glad I spent 20 minutes of my life on that. 20 minutes that I'll never get back. Yeah, I'm done. Okay, well, we did it. Okay, are there any... Oh, I can drink more Lon Lon milk, it looks like. Okay, so that's multiple... Doses isn't really the right word, is it? Okay, now it's empty. Any bugs under this rock yet? No. Okay, I'm gonna go look for some bugs. I'll rejoin you once I've acquired some. Oh, actually, I'm rejoining you after like 2 seconds on my end. I almost forgot about this. This is actually kind of important. Oh, bugs! Bugs! Yes! Bugs! No, really, this is more exciting than it seems. Also, this is actually kind of important. I want to talk to this scarecrow. He's a wandering scarecrow, don't ask. Soul-moving sounds. What if I pull out an ocarina? Okay, so just play any song for him that has more than one note, and that's all he really cares about. So I'm just going to do this. Okay, nope, I failed. Alright, maybe this is wrong. Oh, maybe it's correct. Maybe it's not. Okay, maybe I need to talk to the other one. He is Bonoru, the Scarecrow musical genius! He hears a song once and he never forgets it, baby. Okay, I think this is the guy we have to play the song for. Baby. Okay. It's a hit tune. It's definitely going to be a platinum bestseller. Okay. So, now that we've done that, we're going to be able to summon Pierre, the Wandering Scarecrow, by playing that tune. And we just hit down and right over and over. Let's remember that. It seriously is going to be useful. Also, we now have bugs. That too is going to be useful. Why? Well, all those patches in which we can plant magic beans. There's something else that we can do at most of them. I don't think we can do this at the one at Zora's River, but at all the others, if we let bugs out by the patches, and then you always let out 3, which means you can always get one back in the bottle. So you basically never run out. And it causes a gold Skulltula to come out. Okay, so we're going to want to keep an eye out for the dirt patches. Oh, and I hear another Skulltula. Oh, well, day just broke, so it'll have gone away. I don't think we can get it until we have the next major story item anyways. Okay, well, I think that's enough extra stuff for now. So let's go ahead and actually advance the story some more. Okay, sorry, I thought I started recording and I didn't. But you didn't miss much. All you missed was me swimming back through the portal back to Zora's domain. That's literally it. And making snarky remarks about how utterly incompetent the Zoras are. That they somehow failed to find that bottle with the note. Like that one dude who's like 10 yards away from it. It is a good thing that there is a 10-year-old superhero around to solve the world's problems here in Hyrule. Because, oh man, these various races who are like protectors of the royal family or whatever, they are incompetent. Okay, fat ass, I've got news about your daughter, even though this note explicitly says not to tell you about it. Apparently he did. Ganondorf again. Excellent. So he's gonna finally move his fat fish butt to let us by. Take it respectfully. The developers could have made that not take quite so long. That was their choice. That was a deliberate decision to troll the player. Alright, alright. Will do. Good lord. At least we get to have a grand adventure. Things were getting a little annoying there in Kokiri Forest with that jerk Mido always making life hard for us. This way we get to see lots of beautiful sights. Have exciting adventures, see the whole kingdom of Hyrule. Well, that sure is a big fish. But we're not going to enter Lord Jabu Jabu's belly just yet, because there's a couple things for us to do here at Zora's Fountain. First, we're going to swim to that little island or ledge over in the corner. Alright, there's a conspicuous boulder here. Think we know what to do about this. Excellent. Okay, it's that time again, everybody. Put your mental shields up, get ready for some more trauma. We all know what's coming. Be strong. Why are they so terrifying? But we get Farore's Wind, which is completely optional. It's a little strange that the spell from the Goddess of Courage is basically about running away. Seems odd. But with this you can put down a warp anchor and then warp back to it at any time. So it can be a useful time saver, but I think we can only use this in dungeons, yes. So sadly we can't use it to teleport around the world map, which would honestly make it a lot more useful. Still, if we remember we have it, we might be able to get some use out of it. Don't be surprised if I completely forget it exists, though. God, those fairies are terrifying. Want to use Farore's Wind to get away from the fairy. Okay, let's see. And there might also be a Skulltula here. Yep. Get wrecked. Excellent. Okay, now we need to get a fish. See a bunch of fish swimming around right there. I don't know if we'll be able to get them, though. No, we can't use the bottle while we're swimming. So I think we're going to have to go back to Zora's domain to get a fish. Should have done that earlier, but I forgot. So rejoin you in just a moment for that. Okay, once again, I thought I hit the record button, but apparently didn't. But once again, you didn't really miss anything, except me coming back to Lord Jabu Jabu, and he likes offerings and food. You wouldn't think a teeny tiny little fish would even register for an enormous creature like this, but apparently it does, so we just pull out the fish, and... and we activate Super Vacuum Megalodon! No!